I've helped Nancy and everyone to plan this wonderful day, and I hope you've all enjoyed being here at Melville Castle. That was a wonderful yes, thank you for that. I saw you on the bouncy castle. You've had the best day. I love to see all the little girls there in their beautiful dresses bouncing on the bouncy castle. If somebody didn't get that picture, it was just the best. They've been little angels, haven't they? But what we would like to do now is do the ceremony of the cutting of the cake. And as a wedding planner, I've been a wedding planner now for 30 years, and I've brought back, hopefully, the custom of the tradition of cutting the wedding cake. And Nancy asked me to do this for her here today. This beautiful, I hope you've all got photographs. Have you seen the cake? It is the most magnificent cake, and I'm sure it's going to taste as good. But what we'd like, obviously people want pictures of you posing. Don't you want pictures with them with the cake? So look, we've got everybody with a phone, with a camera. Come and take some pictures here. And I'll explain what all the ingredients mean. Eggs are for a new start. Flour is to bind them together. Sugar is to sweeten the relationship. Alcohol is the spirit and the fun of life, and spices are for all things interesting. Butter is for wealth and riches. Nuts are to get through the difficult times. And fruit is to ripen and blossom together. Almonds, which is the marzipan, is fertility. And of course the icing on the cake is all good things in life. So why do we have cake? Well, the wonderful, gorgeous couple, and I must say, the two of you today absolutely wowed me. When you came through here today, what a stunning and absolutely gorgeous couple. And I've been admiring the girls all day as well. You have made such a bevy of beauties today, girls, and smiled and danced. I can't wait. Well, I hope we're going to get some dancing tonight. There's a big enough dance floor. But if you'd like to cut the cake, and this is the ceremony of cutting the cake, man's hand on the bottom, bride's hand always has the upper hand. And we cut the cake, and then they take a slice and they feed each other. Why is that? Well, that is very symbolic. That means I'm going to feed you spiritually, mentally, physically. I'm going to look after you. And then the cake will be taken away and served amongst you, family and friends, because you are the people who are going to support them in their marriage. Let them eat cake. And then, it used to be an old-fashioned custom that if you were invited to a wedding but you couldn't attend, you would always receive a piece of wedding cake in a little box through the post. Anybody have one of those? Just me then. And anyone who is unmarried? Any ladies unmarried? Oh, okay. You take your piece of cake, you wrap it up, you put it under your pillow, and you will dream of the man you're going to marry. If not, you'll have squash cake in the morning to have with a cup of tea. So, we are now going to take a piece of cake. Ladies and gentlemen, I can say the wedding cake is well and truly cut. Fantastic. So, we are now going to cut some more cake, and the bride will take that to the bridegroom's family, and the bridegroom will take it to the bride's family. All in good customs and traditions, but thank you. Thank you for asking me to do the ceremony of cutting the cake. I've really enjoyed it, and I'm looking at this cake. I think everybody's going to have lots of pieces of cake tonight. It's fantastic, but thank you for that. Hope you all enjoy the rest of the evening. Thank you. I'll fill in with a few other little customs and traditions. So all the married people in the room, hands up. Nobody's married? Oh, one or two. Okay, so why do we wear the wedding ring on this finger? Oh, because it's the only one it fits. There we go. Now, darling, it's the only finger that has a vein running straight to your heart. That's why you wear your wedding ring on that finger. Now you know. Hey, today we've celebrated in style. We've got a most beautiful bridal. Why do all brides wear white wedding dresses? Well, that came from Princess Victoria. Princess Victoria decided that as a princess she could wear the lightest gown possible, because in those times all the gowns were very, very dark in colour, because there was no dry cleaners, there was no washing, so everybody wore very dark clothing. So as a very big luxury, as a great extravagance, she decided that she would have the lightest colour of garment. So she could have a white garment. And what an extravagance to put all these beautiful sparkles on, because she was a princess. So, what's the ultimate thing to do? You have a dress that you only wear once. And to this day, every bride wears a beautiful light gown, and a complete princess moment, she only wears it once. And that's why all brides look so stunning, as does Nancy today. Took my breath away this morning when you walked out there. And brides wear tiaras. Why does a bride wear a tiara? If you go back to Roman times, it used to be that they had laurel leaves on their head to show that they were the most important person there. They had something on their head because that's the most important part of your body. So have you ever heard the expression, if you want to get ahead, get a hat? No, well it is. I assure you there is an expression, you want to get ahead. So if you're a very important person in the room, you've got fabulous head covering. Don't go near the speaker. So, anyone with something on their head is usually an important person. So, it then went from leaves to metal to having this encrusted, and then it went to crowns. So the daughters of kings and queens were called princesses, and they wore a tiara. So the most important person in this room here tonight is something with something sparkly on their head, and they're the princess for the day, and they are the most important person in the room. And that would be Nancy, our bride. Stunning. Everyone's got a glass? Ladies and gentlemen, would you please join with me in a toast to the bride and bridegroom?
Bride and bridegroom.
To the bride and bridegroom.
Thank you. Good health and happiness. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you.
Nancy, for the camera. Toast to the group.
My song, the status says she's playing my song, playing my song, playing my song. The status says she's playing my song. She sends a message with hearts and smiles. I love her woman, my girl got style. She writes from her pen, her time is cool, or from election, and she's in school. Playing my song, her status is she's playing my song. I got a message at about 9 a.m. Good morning, baby. Time to rise and shine. I love you.